All right, everyone. Welcome to the I Can't Believe It's Not the Artcast. Let me just take this off. Uh, and my name is Frank. I will be your host for today. You can find my stuff, you're on my channel, so you can find my stuff here on this channel. And also, I have an Instagram account. Let me just get the banner here at Salazar Art Nation. And my co-host today is Anna. Anna, can you tell us about yourself?
Hey, I am
Or where?
Anna, and I do art things. Mostly draw. I'm creating comics, and right now I'm actually going to be playing with packing peanuts yet again.
All right, and you
And
can find Anna's Instagram in right there. And let's see, I have a link tree here. All right, if you go to this link tree, you're gonna find my channel. You're gonna find Anna's channel, and also our other co-host who couldn't make it today, Keith Harper. Right now, we're having a challenge. If we can get Anna and Keith to 100 subs and me to 200 subs, Anna and I will eat some bugs on a live stream. So if you want to see that, subscribe to Anna, subscribe to me, and subscribe to Keith, and get those subs going.
I'm actually brainstorming some recipes too.
Yeah,
Me think
she's
about some sweet salad hoppers.
nice.
Crickets.
All right, so today we have a special guest, David DeVille Franco, aka Green Dasher. He is a young artist, and he's just gonna tell us about himself, and we're just gonna talk for a bit. All right, David. So how was your day today? Can you hear me, David?
Hmm? Hey, what's up?
All right. Uh,
How was your day today?
yeah.
It was good. It was awesome.
All
Awesome.
right, cool. Did you make any art today or not today?
Art?
Yeah.
I'm always making art, always.
Nice. I like that. That's our motto is make comics, not excuses. So today I was working on this page for the Great Canuck comic that I'm working on. Both me and
Hmm.
Anna are gonna be
Awesome.
in the 9 vote anthology second
Mm-hmm.
issue. So we're working hard on getting those stories out. And all right, Dave. So I'm just gonna ask you just a couple of questions.
Questions?
So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So what type of art do you like to make? What kind of art do you like to create?
Sculptures.
That's cool.
Sculptures. I like making sculptures. Sculptures are awesome. I
All
mostly
right.
do sculptures more than drawing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nice. That's pretty cool. And speaking of sculptures, I actually have some of David's sculptures right here. Uh, these two metal robots. And let me grab here. And this is the first thing David has had given me, which is a Ninja Turtle, and it's flexible.
Cool.
Right. For those of you that don't know, I actually know David and his family very well in person. They're one of my closest friends. So I've had the opportunity to meet David, talk to David many, many times before. And there's also in the description below, there is a YouTube link to David's very first art walk where he sold some of his sculptures. So if you want to check that out later, feel free. And
Mm-hmm.
we have a few people in the chat. So we have Stinch Whackbacker says hello, causes bug people, and Crimson Owl Comics says sweet mask, Anna.
Thanks.
And also Jasmine Franco says, hello from all the Francos. Are you related to her, David?
Hmm?
Are you related to Jasmine Franco?
Franco, yes.
Franco, yes.
Yeah. It's David's mom. Just all right. All right. So Dave, so how did you get into making sculptures? Like did you always do it, or was it something you just like to do? Or...
Oh, how do I got into making sculptures? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it all started when I was like a youngling. I was like 4 or 5. Gosh, I was thinking young. I remember years ago, my mom took me to HEB, and I was crying, whining. Well, regular moms, if there's ever a little kid crying, this is mom's. All right, here's a phone. Be happy. No, no, no. For my mom, she never did that. Instead, she got me green twist ties. You know, at Walmart's, you get green twist ties, and you use the side of the bag, right? When you see at HEB.
Yes.
Well, my mom, she got me green twist ties, and what else? What else? What else? Then I started making stuff, right? I made like a couple of like little people, and then my mom noticed I was making something. And she was like, "Oh wow, what are you making?" And I was like, because back then I didn't know I was like making. I was just making like little people. I was like, Then when we came home from the store, she was like, she was calling dad, right? Then my dad, he saw the monos and he was like, "Oh, this looks stinking awesome." Yeah. And then when years passed, I was going to work. We're roofers, me and my dad. And I got a little bored, right? A little bored. So my dad, he decided to go to the place where there's waters. And he got me blue twist ties. To honest with you, it was my first time seeing blue twist ties. I seen green, but never blue. So
Ooh.
I got the blue twist ties, and I started making like people again, but instead of just like sticks, I made them with muscles, but no heads, feet, or hands yet. Then when years like later passed, I fixed my little problem by adding feet, hands on the little twist tie monos, the blue ones, and weapons. And the weapons look pretty good. They're all mostly swords. Yeah, because in that age, I was more like a sword type of guy. Yeah. And then when years passed, my parents, there was like one of the holidays were coming up, the holidays, and my mom and dad, they have pipe cleaners on the table. I secretly took in the pipe cleaners, and they didn't notice. And I was making like a. Back then, I didn't steal what I was like making. I just made like make random stuff. Then my sister, she was like, "Oh wow, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Making something." And then she was like, "Can I go show dad?" Yeah, because I was really lazy to get up. I was like, "Oh sure." So she showed dad the mono I made, and dad was like, "Oh wow, that looks awesome." And then my mom, she noticed, and she was like, "Oh wow." And then Alyssa's like, no, my sister, she was like, "Oh wow." No, no, my sister was like, "Ah, he made it," which is me. And they wonder how I made it. And I was like, I was still young at that time, so I didn't know what the heck I was making. It was random. And then one more year passed. It was tinfoil. So my dad was cleaning chicken one time. I felt bored. There was old twist ties or pipe cleaners. So what I did is what else? I secretly took tinfoil, start making little robots and little figures. My dad walked in the garage, say, "Ooh, what you making?" And I was like, "Robots." Because in that age, I finally figured out what was I making. So he looked at it and he was like, "Ooh, nice. Can you make more?" And I was like, "But there's no more tinfoil." And I realized that my dad, he was secretly hiding tinfoil. And I was like, "Wow." So I started making a lot of robots. I made them with joints, articulation, fingers, even some with toes, which sadly they're gone, which I'll try to look for them. And then what happened is that I started making more than just robots. I made dinosaurs, animals, and more people, metal people like the Tin Man, for example. And yeah, And that's it.
Very cool to hear about. I remember picking up aluminum foil and thinking about its creative possibilities back when I was younger. I don't know. I was probably pretty close to your age, and I had watched like a ancient cultures documentary, and I remember trying to create weapons and stuff and little soldiers out of aluminum foil. Your stuff is really good, though.
Thank you really much. I like your stuff too. They're awesome too.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, we got a few creators here. So let's see. So Dave, do you have anything there with you that you can show us? Anything you've done recently?
Hmm?
You got any monos there that you made recently?
Like what? I got some here. Yeah.
Can we see them, David?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, nice. And
Thank you.
what? So what is that? What's that one called?
That one's a cyborg. For his name, it's Maximith. He was once a living organic alien until he was dying. So I found him. I found his dead body, and the way to save his life, I had to put cybernetics, wiring, armor, and a mask because his face took in the most of the damage.
Oh, wow.
And for him, same thing. Yeah, same thing for him. For him, I found him in the couch. He had no legs or arms, and boy, his neck took the most damage. So his neck has the most cybernetics. And for him, instead of just like limbs taken off, for him, right, he was just a head and he was dying. So I saved his life by putting cybernetics in a new body. And these cyborgs, they're just mindless machines. They have no feelings. They have no fear. They're 10 times more powerful than before. So yeah, I know these. This is my fire ant. That's my bullet ant. And that's just a cartoon ant I made when I was watching a couple of cartoons.
Yeah.
And that
What's
is my
that?
alien. They're called
Nice.
cons. That's what they're called. He's half dinosaur, half insect, half gorilla, and those little legs, he's half twerp.
Yeah. I like the spikes you
Yeah.
did on the back there. They look really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's really cool how you had backstories on a lot of those pieces.
Those are my warriors. He's half bull, half dolphin, and I got a trident for him. Same thing, except with a sword.
Oh, nice.
And that's my noble knight. He's the leader of this army. Him, that's Robo. He has an arm cannon, and he's the second in command, basic general. For him, half bird, half rhino, and half dolphin. Sorry, because I really love dolphins.
Cool.
For this one was a
That's cool,
scout.
man.
And
Oh,
his
nice. I like
helmet
that.
was yeah. For this one's an angel. He's so for this one I got inspired by birds and in the Bible, so I decided to make that. He's my favorite. And the other ones in the back, the one in the edge, for him, he's half bull, half man, half shark. And the other one, he's half man, half bull. And the other one's a robot. I got inspired by spiders, so for him, I decided to use his legs, make him look spider-like as possible. And this one, that's just a skinny dude with an axe. Want to join the war. And this one, I got inspired by birds, so I made one bird join the army. So yeah.
That's cool.
Very cool.
And I recognize these sculptures. Were these the ones that you entered in the art gallery when you? I think you did an art gallery about 2 years ago.
Hmm?
Were those the ones
Those
you
are
had
not
on
the ones-
display in the art gallery?
No, there were other ones, but there were animals. The other ones were animals,
Okay.
just a little bit.
All right.
Just not all of them.
We got some comments here. Jessica Franco says, "Wow, are those with pipe cleaners too?" I think she was talking about the blue ones. I think those were twist ties.
Correct.
And Jasmine says, "Nice mask," and I'm guessing that's for yeah, it's for Anna.
Hey, he's got a nice mask too.
Yeah. And Adam says, "Hey everybody, hey Adam."
Hey.
And let's see, we got
Uh,
Ruben E. Mary, say Tia Mary from Fort Worth, Texas, says hello to David. And also Beatriz Aguilar says, "Awesome sculptures, David. You are so talented. Hello from Tia B and cousins."
Thank you.
And Jessica also says she's proud of you. All right.
That's great.
All right. So so who are some of your favorite artists, David? Who are some of your favorite artists?
My favorite artists? I have 3 favorite artists. Walt Disney, Stan Lee. Oh, he's my idol. And Marshmallow.
Oh, cool. The singer.
Music
The
artist?
singer Marshmallow.
Your Marshmallow is. Huh? He's a music artist.
Mm-hmm. He's cool.
Music is art too.
And your Theo Frank says he's proud of you, David. So from Jessica Franco. And she also says, "Good job, guys. We would love to buy some. We would love the forest animals." Oh, cool. So are you currently selling any of your sculptures right now, David? I know you sold some before in the past.
You're asking if I sold some? Can you give me a thumbs up being correct, please? Yeah.
I know
yes,
you've
sold some.
Are you selling any currently?
For this year? Like you're asking if I'm selling for this year?
Yes.
For the art show, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the art show to come back. Then I'm back in business. Yeah.
Sounds good. And for those of you that don't know, we live around. There's a city here called McAllen, Texas, and they have an art walk every year. I'm not sure if they're gonna have one this year or not, but that's where David goes and sells most of his stuff. And there's also a local art gallery there called the Incubator, and that's where David had his art show roughly 2 years ago. So,
very cool.
I gotta fix my goggles. And also, there is a video in the description below for David's first art walk, so you're gonna check that out. And I'd just like to remind people that Anna, myself, and Keith Harper, we are, well, not Keith, but he's involved. We're doing a challenge where if Anna and Keith get to 100 subs and I get to 200 subs, Anna and I will eat some bugs on a live stream. And if you check that link tree there, this description below, you're gonna find Anna's channel, my channel, and also Keith's channel. So if you subscribe to those, you might see us eating some bugs pretty soon. So it's just a reminder, and we're gonna call that episode the BugCast. So
nice.
All right.
Cool.
And I saw you have ants there. So you like insects, David? You like insects?
Excuse me? You're saying I like bugs?
Do you like bugs?
Insects, yeah, I love insects.
That's good.
I'm more like an ant type of guy. Yeah, I like ants.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask what was your favorite insect. Look, and Anna has some insects too.
Just randomly.
Yes.
Oh, it's mantis.
Yeah, it's a praying mantis.
Oh, that looks nice. Praying mantis, really nice. Man, that looks really nice. Have you know the I remember like I was watching a documentary on a couple of like mantises and the ones with the Alright. So I remember like I was watching this documentary and what was really cool is that the females, right? They eat like the heads, right? The heads, yeah, they eat the heads on the males.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Why?
It's nature, David. Nature is wild.
Yep.
Whoa.
And
Yeah. It's pretty sad to be honest. Like eating the head? Like yeah.
well, that's women sometimes though. They can be brutal. Just I'm joking, just kidding. Just kidding. And Peter Palmieri says, "Good luck on the BugCast. Your 5 more subs since just yesterday. Oh yeah, so I went up 5 more subs, and I think Anna at last count she went up to 40, and I think before that you were at 25, right, Anna, when we started this?
So big shout out and thank you to all of the people who have been subbing. It's really incredible.
Yeah. And Peter Palmieri is also working on a comic, and he's working on Retro. So it's a comic that he's been working on for a while. And Cyburn says the Mantis is literally crossing social distance boundaries. Glad you're wearing masks though. Yep, that's right. We encourage masks on this podcast.
Well, you see,
of
we're
all
not
kinds.
6 feet apart right here on the screen.
All right, so I think I'd already asked you this one, David. I think you already answered. What type of characters do you like to make? But you just showed a few.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. I don't want to jump to this question yet. I see you have a lot of action figures there. Can you tell us a little bit about those? Is that your monos in the back?
Oh, those are my collector's items.
Nice.
Want to see them?
Yeah.
Sure. Very cool.
Yeah, let's see.
Thank you. I'm a toy collector. We got M Game. On anyone's out watching this, I recommend you might want to cover your eyes because this will show a lot of spoilers. Recommend. We got M Game. I got Far From Home. A little bit of M Game. A video game. Wave. Black Panther. Oh, my favorite. Captain Marvel. And what else? What else? In the bottom, I got my X-Men. I really like that Wolverine. Marvel's Gladiator. My favorite. And my second favorite. My third favorite. And my fourth favorite. And those are my children's toys over here. Children's toys. I got the Into the Spider-Verse. Still working on that one.
Oh,
I
nice.
got Far From Home. And Bucket Gauntlet right there. Right next to it. And what else? Oh, and over here, I got little collectibles from He-Man. This one's my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Nemesis Prime. Cheetor. He-Man. New Transformers. And my translucent Halo. And over here, in the bottom, I got my Roboto, and right next to right behind Roboto, it's my Star Wars, my Marvel Legends of X-Men, which I'm still working on, and
Okay.
Marvel's
Marvel Legends. Yeah, so you got
Marvel Legends.
Is that Moon Knight? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Moon Knight.
Nice,
Cool.
dude. You got a good collection there, David.
Impressive, really.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
These are my McDonald's toys,
All I
my
have is this.
Fortnite, and my He-Man anniversary, which is my favorite, definitely.
Oh, look at that He-Man.
My Minecraft Dungeons, and over here my comics, and my most valuable, most prized possession of all of them, World Series. That one's Astros ring. It belongs to my grandpa. I took this thing
wow.
with my life. I'll make sure this thing will be
Nice.
safe.
Good
Yeah.
job, David. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple of questions here for you, David.
Questions? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beatriz Aguilar says, David, can we make special orders? So do you take requests, David? When you sell your figures, do you take requests? Like, can people like request a special sculpture?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Oh, like if they're asking if they want you to create a specific kind of animal, like a shark zebra hybrid or something, would you do that as like something?
As a commission?
I can't really hear. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay, hold on. Testing. Anna, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I still can't hear.
All right. I'm not sure if maybe it might be on your end, David.
I can hear both David and
okay, yeah. All right. We got another question here. This is for us, me and Anna. What bugs are you all ready to eat? You all fixing to get a bunch of subscribers? Well, we're hoping.
Ones that I can get my hands on.
Yeah, that's pretty much me too. That's what.
Doing crickets, doing mealworms, black ones. Might do a scorpion. Done that a couple times in the past.
Okay.
Both David and I know I'm gonna do yellow jackets.
All right. Oh, okay. So you can do a few of them. This is for us, me and Anna. What bugs are you all ready to eat? You all fixing to get a bunch of subscribers? We're in a time loop right now.
Yes.
We're hoping.
Ones that I can get my hands on.
Yeah, that's pretty much me too. That's what.
Doing crickets, doing mealworms.
We'll be able to bring you down with your phone.
Okay. We're just gonna listen to ourselves talk. What bugs are you all ready to eat? You all fixing to get a bunch of subscribers? We're going through some comments right now. Pierre says you can hear us. Sorry, but yeah, a little bit of technical difficulties. Stinch says you have a great collection, David.
You're in your room right now?
Huh?
Are there two in your room right now?
Huh?
Yeah, we can only hear ourselves there. Like we can hear, I guess what you were playing. So, all right, looks like it's.
I can hear everything.
Yeah. And oh yeah, and for me, I'm trying to see what I can find. I'm looking for crickets, but whatever bugs I can find. That first I'll have to run them by Anna because she's the expert, so she knows what's safe to eat.
I would suggest probably ordering from a company if you're desperate. Ordering from a company that specializes in edible and food grade bugs. But see, for the bugs, I also want to put together a little material for information and facts on bug eating.
Mhm.
It's actually pretty common throughout the world, and the like crickets, for example, they have a full all the amino acids that are necessary and their complete animal protein. So they're actually pretty healthy. And there's some biologists and entomologists out there that I've enjoyed reading about who are actually using insect farming as a more beneficial method of farming large quantities of animal protein to help fight hunger in places like Madagascar. So it's pretty cool.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Sounds interesting. And Christopher here is telling us not to eat bugs. But that's the whole challenge, Chris. That's what we're doing. Anna gets to 100 subs, and also Keith, and I get to 200 subs, and then I will eat some bugs on the live stream. And Anna is prepared to eat more than just one. I'm gonna see what I can order. I'll probably order something from Amazon or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to dig in and find a few links for you. We've gotten some stuff in the past.
Okay. And Jasmine says they sell the chocolate covered crickets at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. I didn't know that.
Oh wow.
Crickets are probably the most prominent as insect animal protein, and you'll even see them in like health food stores these days. And it's actually, I think, yeah, some of the local areas too are starting to carry the powdered cricket flour and stuff like that.
I have to go, guys.
All right.
All right. You gotta
I'm
go,
having a
David.
bad single right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, David. It's been nice talking to you. Thanks for coming on. And we'll see you the next time, David. And me and I will just keep on with the show.
All right.
All right. And Sideburns is saying we should eat witchetty grubs. So well, if we can find them. Because they're having a bad reception. And
Yeah.
Christoph, we're getting safe insects. We're gonna order from Amazon, and Anna knows what she's doing. So.
Insects are kind of a thing that I grew up around, and so paying attention to what's edible around here, what's edible just for on market, all that survival food.
Yeah, and Dora Martinez says cricket tacos sound yummy. Okay.
Actually, I interviewed at a university a entomology professor, and for graduation every year they have a big bug potluck, and so cricket tacos was one of the dishes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of comments about bugs now.
Yeah.
Well, we did bring it on, so it's
I know that's inevitably where I end up on a show. It's like this artist that just spends enough time in other realms of like science and whatever. I gotta figure out what I want to make out of these packing peanuts.
Oh, cool.
I've been flattening them so that they're easier to put into different shapes and stuff.
All right, so you're gonna make a sculpture? Or a and Beatrice has a question for you, Anna.
Yeah.
They're new to the podcast, so they want to know more about your background, all your plants.
Yeah. So we got spider plants, aloe vera. This came from a neighbor that wanted me to propagate it because it was getting super crowded. It grew to the point where the pot it was in was cracking.
Oh, wow.
I got like a crown of thorns plant back here. They bloom year round. It's pretty cool.
Hold on.
They got interesting thorns.
We have.
a
Hey.
dwarf parlor palm, a bunch of stuff. This is a white bird of paradise. It's got big leaves. The biggest leaf is that much bigger than my face.
Wow. It looks like David's back,
Welcome back.
and he just left.
Oh, and then he disappeared.
Must have been technical difficulties.
Some orchids.
Yeah, it happens. We've had technical difficulties before, so
For
nice.
like watering, if I forget my tea,
Yeah.
I just like pour it in there. But I go through, I think on a warm day or on a warm week, like throughout the summer, I was doing 2.5 gallons of water for the critters and the plants alone. Extra plants are in that glass container. I don't have any animals in it, but I just have extra plants and stuff. Like there's a ZZ plant, and then back there there's the others. There's a dragon tree, and I don't know. There's a number of things. My dad was a
Oh yeah.
kind of still is, and a landscaper, so I kind of got some of that extra help with the green thumb thing.
Yeah. And that's what Beatrice is saying, that you have beautiful plants and you have a green thumb for sure.
Thank you.
So
I really like the texture and color of the bird of paradise plant. Like that green back there. This is a brand new leaf, and they're light green.
oh, okay.
Get a little bit harder as they get bigger. And I got another one that's coming. It's just a spike. They come rolled up like this. It's cool. It started as a little tiny thing. And actually, on that note, my mom got a dragon fruit, and we did this a long time ago, so I know it works. We'll see if we can do it again. But the germination rate for the dragon fruit seeds last time was really high. I collected a bunch of dragon fruit seeds, and there's a bunch in here. And I'm going to see if I can get a dragon tree, or like a dragon fruit. It's not really a tree, it's a cactus type.
Yeah.
Or succulent.
Yeah. I've had some dragon fruit before. One of my friends, he's a broker, a transportation broker, and so he's got a few dragon fruit. Also, I forget there's like this big old cantaloupe thing. I forget what it's called, but but sometimes he'll get those and he'll get the seeds. And he was also trying to plant a dragon tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he was successful or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did end up with it's a tamarind, right? I think it is. That just randomly.
Yeah.
I had
The
seeds
tamarindo.
collected, and they got spilled into my potting soil.
Oh, nice.
It
Yeah.
sprouted inside of a little agave pot. It's cool too because it closes up its leaves at night, and it's very obvious that it closes. Like they're kind of
nice.
open right now, but at night
Yeah.
they all collapse.
That's pretty cool. And Ronnie says my sinuses will go in overload in that room.
Well, I don't have anything producing pollen right now. And the orchids, which bloom once in a while, but I don't have any blooming right now. There were some like a month or two ago. They don't produce a profuse amount of pollen either. And I haven't noticed any kind of significant pollen or anything coming from the crown of thorns either, even though it blooms year round. That's the only thing that's blooming right now.
Okay. That's good. You got a nice jungle there.
Yeah, jungle stuff.
Yeah. So you were working on your comic today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was taking rough pages like this, and I was trying to. My pages are over there. I'll grab them. Actually, I'll just be a second.
All right. I'll grab my sketchbook here.
There. And I'm turning them into more finished pages.
Nice. Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm doing
pretty
that
cool.
with a bunch of stuff. And once this particular story, I have other stories beyond this one that I want to get done in the future as I keep working. But once this particular story is done for the 9 volts, it's just going to be like part 1. There's going to be several other parts coming out in the future because I just keep wanting to work with the characters in the story.
Yeah, that's what happens. You fall in love with a character and you want to develop more. I'm doing the same with Captain Courage. Except right now, I'm working on Great Canuck. But definitely for sure, I'm gonna be doing more stories with these 2 characters. And also I got a couple of other characters, and we got the 9-volt holiday edition. So that's gonna be I'm gonna do a Captain Courage story for that one. I think it's gonna be a 4-page story.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get in on that.
And,
Take a
I
look.
did some thumbnails last night.
Nice.
So, and
because my college starts the 21st, but I only have 1 class, so.
okay, yeah, that's the combined class you're telling me about, right? Or it's 2 classes combined.
Yeah, Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop.
Oh.
There, now
Nice.
I'm sticking packing peanuts together.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
All right. And speaking of art, last time we had not a guest, but someone in the chats, Manuel Criado, and he had sent me on Messenger a private message. He got bit by a black widow.
Oh boy.
But he's fine. He got taken care of. But he drew the black widow by memory, and he sent me the drawing, and I have it here. So I'm just gonna flip the phone and.
That he was able to draw it, not that he got bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he drew that by memory.
Very good.
There we go.
I tried to catch one once a long time ago when I went to California. We don't really have them here.
I've caught some a couple times. I think I've found 2 before. I ended up setting them free in a field.
There we go.
And that's the dragon mask you were making last time, right?
Yep, that I was making last time.
Nice.
I kind of want to keep making masks, but this time with the packing peanuts, I think I'll make a phoenix dragon. Because
nice.
Why not?
Yeah. That's good.
I should stand up too if I can do that. If I can pull that off.
And if you want to see what else Anna is working on, you can check out her Instagram, and she's got some stuff there. And we got a few more comments.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Johan, and I make masks for COVID.
There, I was fixing something on my other computer. It was telling me that the stream wasn't live anymore, and I was like, wait a minute.
Anyway, I don't know, we're live. Okay.
We're talking like we're live.
Nice, we're switching masks. My goggles keep falling off today. I don't know why. I think I loosened them or something.
Yeah, actually, I'm finally seeing the comments again.
Okay.
One of them was about Anna, please make masks for COVID-19. That's kind of one of the goals. I actually, before COVID, I had created a character. Actually, I have several characters, but like one of my main characters for another story, they just about always wear like a mask, and it has like a little design thing on it and stuff like that way. And then COVID came along, and it's like there's other people creating characters with masks, and masks are everywhere. And I was like, wait, does the should I create like masks that match that character, even though the character hasn't come out in a published story yet? I don't know.
Well,
I want to do it, and then I'll
yeah,
learn.
like I wouldn't let that stop you. I had made a Captain Courage shirt before Captain Courage was even out in the Danville, and which you can. I think there's a link in the description below for my Teespring stores. I got Salazar Art Nation and Captain Courage, so you can get some stuff on there. So yeah, just just make stuff, make some masks.
I'm always making stuff.
I know. Keep at it.
It's like the primary limiting factor isn't expensive materials.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yes. It's time because we want to make so much stuff. Like right now, I'm working on 3 different stories, but I gotta separate my time and focus on one at a time, or else none will get done.
Yeah. Or they'll all get done really slowly, which is what I kind of do most of the time. I jump back and forth between like 5 different stories.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
have
have a half-finished Captain Courage comic. That was it's just a short story, but it's I never got back to it, so so it's just sitting there in my sketchbook.
I think I'll turn this into a wing.
Nice. That's cool. Man, I want to make something now. I'm having.
You gotta save your packing peanuts.
I know.
When I was
I gotta start ordering stuff with that has packing peanuts now.
I used to play with packing peanuts by licking and sticking them. And some people, as I was getting older, I was like, I don't know, probably less than 8 at the time. They're like, here, have a Q-tip, dip it in water.
Let's check the comments. Okay, I skipped this one, but I mean,
mix packing peanuts.
Nate says mix packing peanuts with plaster, make the plaster thick, and spatula it on a cardboard form. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I might have to try that one of these days. We did make something that we called Monster Mud a while back because I created a couple like things out of Monster Mud. One of which was like an empty tomb for like Easter. It was for our church. It was
wow.
It was, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet tall and had an opening this size, so you could actually like huddle up on the inside of it.
That's pretty cool.
It was a big project.
Nice. That sounds elaborate. Pretty cool. My church also, when we do plays, we do the majority of the props also. Let's see. I think the last play we did was the Christmas Toy Story play, and
it's the only pair of scissors I could find. It's a fish.
Oh, okay. See, yeah.
That Toy Story play is really cool though.
Yeah, and we made all the props back. We made giant markers, which was like big old tubes. So we just painted and giant crayons and I think a battery pack that I made out of. I think it was like foam.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like just kind of making props and stuff, and I'll have to look through. There's a couple of videos of the drama skits and plays that I participated in or helped with by creating props. And so that was a lot of fun back in high school.
And, speaking of props, I got my Captain Courage Gauntlet.
Yeah. Nice.
Get the light here. Wait, hold on. There we go. I
Ooh,
want to blind you.
fancy.
Yeah. Hey, Abe. On
Hey.
Steve says, yeah, I was in the play. I was a wise man. And the crown that I was wearing, you saw the video. I made that from a Burger King crown, and I just cut it and painted it, and added some little stones on it.
That's what I could do with these packing peanuts. I could create like a cool crown thingy.
Yeah, you can. All right. So since we lost David a little early, I'm just gonna show some of the sculptures that I have here again. So this guy, he gave it to me for my my birthday, and also this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some David Franco originals, and he gave this one to me about. Hold on, my light went up. About maybe 3 or 4 years ago, he gave me this one.
Cool.
And I also have a toucan. Or is it a cockatoo?
I like the
cockatoo.
head.
Yeah, nice. I like the detail he puts into these. There's like so much detail. Like this is the chest is like has some weight to it. And I can feel the claws right here. There's the little metals. Nice. And Steve wants props.
Props to you, man.
And says the video doesn't know justice. You must see up close to appreciate the detail, and that's true. You gotta see these up close and personal, just so you can see all every little crevice, every little thing he puts in it. I mean, even moves, and it's heavy. It's got some good weight to it. So let's do some close-ups.
It's made of metal, man.
Yeah. And look at the fingers, like how detailed they are. And these you can also use it as references if you need to do a robot. Yeah, so.
I think that ties into a topic that we talked about real recently.
Yeah, I think it was our last topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, our last video. References, and I think did we talk about like is it cheating? And we're like, no, it's not cheating. Like everyone uses references. And Steve says that they're taking orders, so hit them up.
Cool.
Because someone like wants a parrot. So okay. Nice. And Steve says that I should draw one and create a superhero from one of these David's models.
That would be cool.
So, yeah. I have a couple of pictures that he has sent me, so that's something I'll look back and see what I can create. Let's see. We're at 54 minutes.
Wow.
All right, so let's just recap. We are doing. Let me get it here. We are doing a challenge. We're gonna try and do an episode called the BugCast. If we can get Anna to 100 subs and Keith Harper to 100 subs and me to 200 subs, Anna and I will eat some bugs on the stream. We're still trying to figure out what. Well, Anna knows pretty much what she's gonna eat, and I'm still trying to figure out what to get that's safe to eat. And because if it wasn't for Anna, I'd be outside eating cockroaches from the trash or something. So
okay, but here's the thing. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be eating bugs, but if it was for me, so you're saying that you'd be eating cockroaches outside if you hadn't met me?
Well, no. Interesting. That goes back to I think it was our second topic, our second show. We talked about influences. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's for the topic for the podcast too. I was thinking either the BugCast or leading up to the BugCast. I think influence, experience, and whatever the third one was going to be the topic.
Influence, experience.
It's IEE. Influence, experience, and something E. I wrote it down on the sticky note.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a show coming up. All right, and Steve says, "Great job, guys. See you next podcast. Gonna find out which are the juicier of the bugs." All right. Well, keep me posted. All right, so I guess we can call it a show.
All right.
So I'm Frank. This is my channel. So if you're here, you found it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're trying to get my channel to 200 subs, and we're trying to get Anna to 100 subs, and Keith also. If you check that Linktree podcast, it has all our channels, so you can go and subscribe to those. Right there, Linktree /BugCast. You can check that out. And Anna, where can we find you?
On Instagram and on YouTube. I'm working on a series of a little bit of like a reflection on working on the comic for the 9 volts, and then I'm also going to be uploading a few other art videos, mostly focused on comics, but I do other stuff. I'll be making some props, other things that way on my channel. And actually this mask on Instagram, because I also have an Instagram, there's my pair of scissors. I just uploaded a couple things on Instagram, which was for this mask and for the comic pages that I was previewing for you guys here on the video. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining us and hanging out.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Hold on.